let us start how to install this ESXi server to through USB. We have connected to the hardware. ESXi server installation process begins here. The pen drive is detected through the BIOS settings. The USB is being detected automatically. We have started to install the package. So first point you see here, the ESXi server is automatically taking what is the processor, that is 1.70 gigahertz processor, dual core Intel dual core, and 8 GB memory, that is RAM size, is being taken. So this is configurations of your physical hardware. So looking at the first point, ESXi 6.7.0, it is nothing but it is a VM kernel. What is VM kernel? VM kernel, which is a Linux platform that helps us to abstract our physical resource to the logical source. So that is a thing that we are doing it. The installation begins to do. So click on continue, press enter, then accept the license. The license has to be accepted by pressing function F11. Continue the process to the next level. In this step, what we are finding, we are identifying the availability of the storage from the physical hardwares. So it is being automatically upgraded VMFS-5. Okay, that is a virtual machine file system -5. It is being automatically upgraded. Okay, claimed by VMware vSAN. This is the application. It is being claimed by VMware vSAN. So we identified the complete storage of 800 GB storage. Do you want to go with this storage? If it is yes, click enter to continue. US default, click enter to continue. Now this is the password that we should remember every time to log in inside the ESXi server. So I'm typing it, reset at the rate of 123 caps R. So password is being set to this ESXi server. Whenever we log in, we are going to use this password. The default username is root. Root is the username, password that whatever we set in this panel. Now confirm to install this by pressing function F11. Installation begins here. We have started this installation process. It will take a few minutes to complete this process. So once it's done, we will be getting alert message, installation complete, and ESXi 6.7.0 has been installed successfully. Reboot the server to start using ESXi 6.7.0. Hit enter to reboot. Once the system is rebooting, you can remove the pen drive, so that by default the loading will get entering into the ESXi server. After loading all the packages successfully, you will be getting one unique IP address. That unique IP address will be taken in the vSphere client. The vSphere client that what we are going to do with vSphere client, that we will discuss later. Okay. So you will be particularly learning how to install a vSphere in your system, and you will be also learning how to use that ESXi server in vSphere. So it will be a complete lab exercise that you have to practice by installing yourself and by taking the ESXi server in vSphere client. So as I told you already, this is the unique IP address, the host manageable IP address. This IP address can be used to the network or can be used to the vSphere client to take it remotely, so that automatically whatever process that you are doing, which will be synchronized to this ESXi server, we have a complete control of the every operating system that we are creating on top of this ESXi server. The most important point, which is if you just scroll down, if you just still little bit, if you scroll down, there are few options. You have to customize the system. Maybe later on, after some time, you feel that 800 GB of storage is not sufficient for the environment. You want to go for some changes to this set of configurations. Then you can press the F11. Okay. So press function F2 again to log in, so that you are allowed to see that what set of configurations that you have. Hit enter. What is the password while installation we have given? Reset at the rate of 123. The password, whatever we have said, it has to be followed here. So later on you can change the password also. Right now you don't want to use the configure password. Configured password which already we entered. But I don't want the password, configured password, which I want to keep it for my own purpose. I wanted to change the configured user password. So I'm typing it. What is old password? Okay, what is old password? Reset at the rate of 123. Okay. New password. New password is roomant at the rate of 123. Confirm the password. Roomant at the rate of 123. If password is perfectly matching, the password will be changed. So the new password is being organized. Now coming down to the other hardware configurations, this is the network NIC card. The NIC card is having a virtualized network adapter. Each and like this, how many servers that we are going to create, every machines will have a virtualized network adapter, virtualized IP address. So what is the IP address if you want to know? Maybe the server IP address if you want to know. You can come here, or you wanted to make a changes on the administrator system. You can come here and configure management network, change your IP address, whatever required. Okay. Once this is being changed in network, then nobody can access that. Okay. So you need to restart the management network, test management work, work resource operations. These are all different divisions that in VMware corporations they are working. Okay. Configuring keyword, obviously, if keyword is not working and you wanted to connect the new keyboard, you would able to connect it. The virtualized keyboard can be connected to this. And here coming to the point, troubleshoot a PPT icon. Troubleshooting, just scroll up. Okay. Troubleshooting operations we are not going to discuss right now. For this you need to enable like ESXi shell, enable the SSH and restart agents. So which will be used mostly for the operational process. Okay, there is view system logs. The view system logs, how many users have viewed that server, how many people have used the applications. So everything, every data is being collected by the machine itself. Okay. Now coming to the point, view support information. There are so many things available in VMware, right? So right now I'm giving you very initial stage to adopt, and you should start with your to start the journey. I'm just initiating here. Okay. So coming to the view support transport, it is SSL transport, SSHI, SSH DSA key for key fingerprint. So these are all some security levels are there that you need to undergo with this. So reset system configuration. The system configuration actually we have with the physical infrastructure system configuration, and if you need to reset any configuration to this system configuration, then you can come back here to upload or update the record what is the changes is being done. So that will be the complete communication, right? The communication is being passed to all, that everyone is aware of where the server is there, what is the responsibility of the server, what and all we can do with the server, everything we could able to plan it. So this is the one most important point, that why should we go for virtualization. So as I told you already, we need to go for second type of video recording, reset system configuration, confirm information. Okay, now we need to reset the PC. Reset system configuration. Now, do you want to confirm with this? Yes, click on yes, go ahead. Again, it loads the entire files what is there in our local disk, so that it is easy for us to connect that local disk to display the correct output. So this is the IP address. This IP address we will be making use of it after learning how to install vSphere client in our PC, so that we will be completely understanding how exactly ESXi server or hypervisor is being created. We will be exactly learning how this ESXi server can be taken in remotely. So thanks for the day.